Today is, hold on. There we go. Is that right? Wait. Today is day number 31 for me of eating nothing but watermelon. As you see, I got a nice, big, beautiful bowl of pretty watermelon. And on day 31, I'm feeling fantastic. I don't really have nothing to report. I've dropped some weight. I don't know how much because I haven't been scaling. My pull-ups have went up from 8 to 13. This grip, chin-ups, I'm at I'm close to, I want to say I'm close to 20. I'm close to 20 chin-ups. And this grip, I don't know what these are called, but I just did a set of 13, like my first set of 13. So those numbers are going up. I'm getting stronger. In those areas, haven't really been, I've been peeing a lot. Not many bowel movements at all. Definitely haven't been going every day. I had a nice one yesterday. It was probably one of the best ones I've had in a little while yesterday. Prior to that, when I go, it's really small, like a really small bowel movement. Energy is great. I just feel great. You know, I'm not struggling. I'm not dealing with cravings or anything like that. This isn't hard. It hasn't been a challenge. Nothing. But to just give some context to that, I have done a lot of work on the inside of me. There's been, a lot of things internally that I've had to deal with, and I dealt with. There's been a lot of, like, what you might call soul searching, a lot of digging, a lot of what people call shadow work. That's been the work. That's the shit that I've been doing behind the scenes that no one knows about. No one sees. But that's been the work. And that's the work I've been doing for I don't even know how long. Just in regards to the addiction that I started this watermelon only to break. That work I've been doing for I would say over a year, because it's a progression. There was a lot of shit going on the inside of me that was causing me to eat the way I was eating, you know, and, just, it wasn't just one thing, so through your shadow work, you know, um, you seeking, you search, and, you're asking questions and you're digging, to get answers, and then you're made aware of one problem, or I wouldn't call it a problem, but just one thing, within that you need to address. You address that, and then you live in that reality for a little while, and you find that you're still not where you want to be. And then it's like, okay, something else is going on. There's something else inside of me that needs to be addressed. So with me on this journey, I did fruit for a year, and then I started going back eating vegan shit. And so it's like, well, why am I going back? So just to give you an idea of what that journey looked like for me, it was, I believe, the very first thing that I became aware of through my shadow work was I was an emotional eater. I've been an emotional eater all my life. I never knew it. Then I started doing that shadow work, and then boom, you're an emotional eater. I'm like, really? Wow. So then the question is, why am I an emotional eater? Right? And so then you dig and you seek and you search for answers to that. Right? And then for me anyway, I'm doing the best I can to keep this in order. It may not be in perfect order though, but then I became aware that I had an addiction. Right? And then there was a journey just in getting to the root of what exactly am I addicted to? Because I thought I was addicted to what I was eating. Then I thought, well, first I thought I was addicted to food, to those vegan foods. Then I realized, or I was made aware of the truth that that's not food at all. And then I became aware that I'm addicted to that, just they're putting addictive substances in those products to make you crave them. Sugar is addictive, salt is addictive, fats are addictive, fucking starches are addictive, oils are addictive, right? So, and it's like, okay, so I'm addicted to, the drugs that they're putting in this shit. And then it's like, no, and then you keep digging. It's like, okay, well, if you go deeper, I found out that what I'm really addicted to was the feeling that eating these things gave me. So then it's like, why am I addicted to the feeling? And then there was this, why doesn't fruit give me that same feeling? Like, fruit is delicious. Why isn't fruit giving me the same feeling? It would be much easier to eat fruit if I got the same feeling. that I get when I eat this vegan shit. And then as I kept going, kept digging, at the root of it all was ungratefulness. I was chasing pleasure through what I was eating. I was chasing comfort. I was chasing feelings. I was chasing happiness. I was chasing peace through what I was eating. So then it's like, why do you feel the need to do that when you're so blessed? Like, you're very fucking blessed. And you have a place to stay. You're healthy. You know, you have truck, you have job, like you work every day, or I mean, you pretty much get to work when you want, good income, blah, 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 just on and on and on and on. It's like, why is this, like, why are you not content? Why is this not good enough? Why do you still feel the need to chase happiness? Why aren't you just happy now? Like, you don't have enough to be happy now? You're alive. That's not enough to be happy now. You're healthy. That's not enough. That's not enough to be happy now. You have your vision. You're able-bodied. You're independent. You can take care of yourself. That's not enough to be happy now. And it's like, you're right. You're absolutely right. So this is what I'm doing. With the watermelon, it's really about an expression of gratitude. That's what this is for me. Because this is me saying, I am happy now. And acknowledging that I am blessed now. And this is me saying thank you now. And it's through this action that I'm expressing that, because I'm choosing to not chase happiness elsewhere. I'm choosing to not chase after pleasure and comfort and peace. I'm happy right now. I'm thankful right now. I have peace with my life right now, with everything right now. I'm at peace. It's a declaration. That's what this is, of gratitude. So, and it's been effortless for me. Like I said, it hasn't been a struggle. It hasn't been hard. It hasn't been a challenge. You know, I haven't been, I've been having urges or cravings. But, you know, my journey, it took me, I said, to get through all of that, all of those layers inside of me, to get to the bottom of all those layers, to exactly what was going on, and then make a decision to change right there on the spot. You know, it took me a year or whatever to get there. I don't know exactly. You know, I don't even know when it began. I would say at least a year. You know, so now, like, what's being seen, it's like how they say, what's done in the dark comes to the light. So what's being seen through, you know, this watermelon thing that I'm doing is my success at doing the shadow work. This is just the fruit of that. This is just the fruit, of what I've been doing in the dark, behind the scenes, alone, out in nature, alone in my room for a year or whatever period of time. So yeah, I want people to think, because there's a lot of people, I'm in a group on Facebook. You should check it out. It's Fruit Up with Bobby Smith, and they're doing a watermelon washout. They're doing 30 days watermelon only. And there's a lot of people in it. And people tend to think that you could go from one extreme to the other with just willpower or discipline. You just try really hard. And that's a very frustrating way to go about it. Like, you may achieve, some success, but based on my experience, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable if you have things going on inside of you that's behind the scenes influencing your decisions when it comes to what you eat. If you have things like that running in the background, there's no getting around it. You got to address that shit. Like, willpower and discipline is not gonna sustain you in this lifestyle. It's just not. The temptation is fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Soon as you step out the house, you don't even have to step out the house. And I'm talking about for me, as someone that lives alone, I don't even have to step out the house because the shit be in my mailbox. Fucking coupons for this fast food, place and that place and this place and that place. This pizzeria and that pizzeria. This restaurant and that restaurant. Even on my fucking phone. It's everywhere. I go work out. It's fucking Burger King right next door. I have to ride past that flame broiled smell, which still has not become gross to me. I've always loved that smell. In the past, that smell was all it took to make me go right up in there and place an order. I still love the smell. I would love to not love it. I would love to smell that and really think like, oh, that's disgusting. How could they? I don't think like that though. I'm just saying. Ain't that much fucking discipline in the world. Ain't that much willpower in the world. I'm talking about sustaining. Again, I've done a year on fruit and started going back to vegan shit. A year. But there was still some shit inside of me I didn't even know. that started rising up to the surface after that year. You know, there was still some shit inside of me that I needed to address. I didn't even know. So that's all I got. You know, day 31. Everything's going great. I hope something that I said helped somebody. If you're on like a fruitarian path, you're just starting out. If you're involved in a challenge or something like that, it's a process. You know, it's a process. And when you cooperate with the process, when you do it right, this is effortless. Like it becomes, when you do it right, it becomes effortless. So the effort is not in trying to make yourself resist something that you really want to eat. That's not where the effort is. The effort is the shadow work. The effort is paying close attention. Like the great thing about, you know, adopting this type of lifestyle, like a fruitarian lifestyle, is anything in you that you need to address will be brought to the surface, because you're not numbing anymore. You're not running anymore. You're not self-medicating anymore. You're not escaping anymore. So everything is naked. You know, when we eat, that's exactly what we're doing. We're running, we're escaping, we're numbing, we're self-medicating. When we eat unnatural things, when we eat these things that are not food at all, that's what we're doing. We're seeking pleasure. We're seeking peace, comfort, happiness. But when you stop doing that and you're just eating fruit, fruit don't do none of that. Like real food does not have that effect on you. And so you're not running no more, and those things are going to be exposed. And don't run from it. That's what this is about. Just start doing the shadow work. Start searching. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I feeling like this? And you just keep digging till you get to the root of the matter. And when you get to the root, you just snatch that bitch out. And, you know, it's a process. Like I said, it took me at least a year, you know, to go through that process, because there were several layers I had to go through before I got to the root. But when you do, eating the way you're supposed to eat is effortless. Like, I'm not trying to do this. I don't need encouragement to do this. I don't need support. I mean, that's how I feel anyway. You know, I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. It's like riding a bike. You know, when you're learning how to ride a bike, you're falling. It's hard. It can be frustrating if you don't have the proper perspective on it. If you don't understand falling is part of the process, and it's the falling that's going to help you learn how to ride. When you learn how to fall, you also eventually you'll learn how to stop falling, right? You had the right perspective on it. It's all part of the process. You didn't fail. Like it all comes into play to make you stronger, right? Once you know how to ride the bike, you just do it. You're no longer trying not to fall. Like it's just automatic. You just don't fall. Like you're not even thinking about it. You don't have to concentrate. You don't have to focus. You can ride a bike and fucking be listening to music, and you could be riding a bike and talking to a friend who's also riding a bike. You could ride a bike with your eyes closed. You could ride a bike and you're not even paying attention. That it becomes effortless. And that's what I'm saying about this lifestyle. When you do it properly, and there's only one proper way to do it, you got to address what's going on the inside of you that's causing you to eat the fucked up shit that you're eating, that's causing you to eat shit that you know is not good for you. You got to address that. And once you do, if you go all the way, because like I said, there's layers. So you could be here, you go to this layer, and you stop, right? Then you start having problems again. Do you keep going? You just keep going. You don't stop till you get all the way to the root of it. However many layers deep you gotta go. You just keep fucking going. You keep fucking digging. You keep fucking searching. You know? It's about healing. That's what it is. It's about healing. And once you've healed, this ain't shit. It's effortless. Shit. I kind of needed that. But yeah. So I'm leaving for real this time. I hope that helped. Didn't mean to make this that long, but that last part was really good. And hopefully you made it to hear that part. But day 31, and we going forward.